how the space is going to go down. He's going to lose all of the SCVs there, trying to kill these zealots, and it's just not going to happen. And these zealots are going to focus on dancing now, and he's going to, at the very least, stop from mining up the base. He's forced to lose that CC, and this is looking pretty bad for Elky. That was one of his last remaining mining bases. And things are basically, Grrr is going to try and starve Elky to death. He's going to contain him from every single direction and starve him in as many ways as he can. It's basically stop him from getting any minerals anywhere. We're seeing some harassment going on at Elky's 4th base, I believe that is. I do not, even if he takes out that base, Elky's got, 5 more, so I don't think it's a problem really for Elky, for Grrr rather. Grrr has been, looks like Grrr's going to be switching to carriers, 4 Stargates, fleet beacon up, I think 3 Stargates up, 1 more going up, warp almost warping in, so switching to carriers. Like I mentioned before, Grrr is really known as a carrier favorite player, at least from what I've seen of him, in the games I've seen of him, I recall. He always goes for carriers, and I seem to recall him being really good with the carriers. It looks like DT's out for Grrr, not going to do a whole lot because, there's turrets everywhere, but still managed to take out vultures and tanks, so pretty good investment there. It looks like a base attempting to go up, not sure where that was, but I just saw commencement being built, so Elky might be trying to catch up economically here. But he really needs more units. He's fighting with just handfuls of units here against well, I mean, I guess Grrr doesn't really have that many units either, but he's the unit counts for both these players are actually kind of low, and SCV's going up here, and looks like a vulture harassment going down at Elky's newest base, I believe that is. Meanwhile, zealots from Grrr, I'm getting these names confused a lot. Meanwhile, zealots from Grrr are trying to take down as many tanks as they can, suicidally. So basically, we're seeing Elky still hasn't reclaimed his island expansion at the 6 o'clock. He should probably think about doing that soon, because he'll probably need that base very soon. And it looks like 2 tanks that were harassing the expansion of Grrr's at the one of expansion, and it looks like expansion harassment here from Elky. He's harassing as many expansions as he can, but soon he's going to be facing carriers, and I really don't think he can do anything against carriers. He has 1 star pull. I don't even think he has an armory up. He might have an armory for upgrade. I haven't seen a single Goliath in this game for him, and he's going to lose all of his army, basically. 2 carriers out for Grrr. So Grrr is probably going to lose his base, but he doesn't care. He has 5 or 6 more. Meanwhile, those carriers are really going to lay waste to Elky now, and Elky, I have a feeling Elky knows something's going to be coming at him, and just because of his game sense, basically. Looks like he actually managed to take 2 bases out of Grrr's. So actually, Grrr's in the worst position economically than I thought, because he's actually lost quite a few bases to Elky's attacks. He does a very good job of defending them, in my opinion. He had probably not, it seemed to me that he could defend them easily if he just maxed out some more Dragoons, or maybe some High Templar or something, but whatever, I'm not the pro gamer. Probes getting caught from Grrr out in the middle of nowhere. That command center at the 6 are still not mining. I'm really curious to see what those carriers are going to do to Elky here in just a second. Looks like we're seeing only 4 factories in Elky. Maybe there were more off screen that I couldn't see, but carriers out now. Carriers out. Grrr has revealed his carriers, and he just picked off 3 tanks from Elky's, and he's going to keep picking up the tanks as fast as he can. I'm really curious as to what Elky's going to do in response to this, because his army is no match for carriers, obviously, because he can't hit them. Yeah, so I'm just curious as to what he's going to do. Zealot's running suicide into the spider mines. Looks like he's going to be switching to Goliath most likely. I don't see an armory in his base anywhere.
아무리가 없나요? 지금 골리앗 생산할 수 있는?
I don't think he even has an armor yet, like I said, so I don't know what he's going to be able to do. Maybe race, but other than that, I really don't. I think these carriers are just going to be too much for him to handle. I really don't know what he's going to do. Maybe mass missile turrets at all of his bases and try to hold out that way. But as we all know, with a little bit of micro, it looks like Elky sent his SCVs to Grrr's base. He might be suicidally trying to kill every single base of Elky's and trying to fight against these carriers because he knows that Grrr's in a really bad position economically, and if he can take out all of Grrr's expansions, he might just be able to win with sheer power alone. It looks like he has SCVs at the base. I don't know if he's going to try to focus those SCVs on the Nexus or not. I don't know what the purpose of that is. Looks like rich Dragoon drop from Grrr at one of Elky's expansions. Not going to do too much there. Random SCVs just running around for Elky. I really don't know what the purpose of that is. Zealots all up in his SCV line, and Dragoons on the ridge above it. Looks like a command center forced to float away. Goliath's out finally for Elky, so I guess he might have had that armor up after. I didn't see it. But I'm really curious as to what the upgrade status are, but I didn't see it either. So, but really, I really don't think Elky has been able to do enough damage to Grrr to really make it worthwhile. By the way, this is the first set of the series, but I don't think I'm gonna do the other two sets because I don't know, I just can't find them for one thing. So anyway, looks like we have Congo line of probes with minerals. Looks like they're just returning their sort of distance running. And I think this is going to be GG for Elky here. His main is in tatters. He has nothing to fight out these carriers. He's going to lose his factories. He's going to lose his command center, his supply depots, everything basically in his main. Interceptors flying around, just destroying everything. And Elky's like, yeah, Elky knows he's lost this game. He can't do anything anymore. He had, I think, his only one base mining at this point. He basically has nothing. There's carriers everywhere in this base. I think that's 2 control groups of carriers, 2 control groups, 6 carriers each. Yes, it is. It's 12 carries in this base, and he has nothing to fight them off. And this is going to be GG here. There's nothing. The 2 waves of carriers converge, and Elky's got nothing anymore. He can't do anything. He has 2 bases mining, and skeleton crew of 6 tanks, as they say. 3 bases mining now, but even with those 3 bases, it's going to be impossible to do anything. He has maybe 1. He doesn't even have any factories. I mean, Elky is known as a player who fights until the very, very end, but he has to know there's no way for him to come back anymore. And looks like a Wraith out, 1 lone hero Wraith going to destroy all dozen carriers, but runs out of energy, and guys, or maybe my favorite king, and GG coming from Elky. So game over for Elky. Unfortunately he lost. Grrr looks pretty happy. Elky looks kinda pissed, but you know, that's StarCraft. There has to be a winner and there's a loser. So hope you guys enjoyed that commentary. Tell me what you thought of it. Sorry about me yawning a lot. I was tired, like I said. And yeah, so thank you. This is Rico. Thank you for listening, and hope you enjoyed.